Karen went quiet. When Lily's discharge form listed Danielle as Aaron's partner instead of me, the room changed when the nurse asked which girlfriend was actually taking Lily home. We were in pediatric urgent care because Lily fell off the monkey bars at her cousin's birthday cookout and split her chin for stitches. Not dangerous. Just blood, panic, and a waiting room where everybody starts performing maturity. I had been dating Aaron 10 months. Long enough to meet his daughter, long enough for family events, long enough to keep telling myself his situation with his ex, Brooke, was messy but honestly messy. That was Aaron's phrase. According to him, Brooke was over. Just still woven into his life because Lily had allergies, school forms, and 2 a.m. wake-ups. If he slept at Brooke's place after an asthma flare, it was on the couch. If Brooke called crying, it was co-parent stress. If I asked questions, I was turning a child's needs into jealousy. So I swallowed things that felt bad. Brooke texting after midnight with no mention of Lily. Aaron saying he had to run paperwork over and coming back in the same t-shirt. The weekend he missed my brother's barbecue because Lily was supposedly sick, then later mentioning a movie Brooke wanted to watch. Nothing was clean enough to force a fight, just enough to make me feel stupid. Karen came because she had been at the birthday cookout too. Brooke showed up 20 minutes later in leggings and full makeup, which I noticed and then hated myself for noticing. Lily got stitched up, a popsicle, and a sticker. Then the discharge nurse came out with a clipboard and asked Aaron to confirm pickup and medication instructions. She looked between me and Brooke and said, "Before I finish this, which partner is the household contact for overnights now?" "I have Brooke removed," and Danielle added. I thought I heard her wrong. The form did not say my name. It said Danielle Mercer. Brooke said, "Who is Danielle?" That was when the room stopped belonging to Aaron. He reached for the clipboard too fast. The nurse said the profile had been updated 4 days earlier with Danielle Mercer listed as father's partner, approved for overnight care, medication authorization, and emergency pickup. Aaron said it was an old portal glitch. Then he said Danielle was a duplicate file placeholder. Then he said the nurse should not be reading private details in a hallway. None of that explained why his daughter's medical file named a woman none of us knew as his partner. Karen asked if Danielle was from work. Brooke asked if Danielle was why he suddenly wanted extra custody nights in March. I asked one question. If our relationship is real enough for Lily to know me, why is another woman the only official partner in her file? Aaron said, I was making a data entry mistake sound like cheating in front of his child's mother. Maybe I was. Maybe Danielle was one stupid clerical ghost. Maybe Brooke enjoyed the humiliation more than the truth. Then the nurse turned the page and made it worse. The callback number for Danielle matched the unknown number that had rung Aaron twice after midnight last month. He knew it too, because he went pale before she finished reading it aloud. Karen sat down. That was the real turn. Aaron said Danielle was someone he talked to briefly after he and Brooke split, and he must have used her info once when setting up Lily's portal, because he was trying to keep Brooke off everything. He said it meant nothing now. He also said nothing physical happened, which was interesting because nobody had asked that yet. Maybe he was scrambling. Maybe he was telling the truth. What nobody in that hallway could argue with was that he had another woman entered into his daughter's emergency medical file as his partner, while I was still being told my discomfort was insecurity. I told Brooke she could take Lily home. Then I told Aaron not to call me until he figured out whether he was co-parenting, lying, or just collecting women under official labels he hoped nobody would compare out loud.